You think budgeting keeps you safe. Most people feel the opposite. Bills, subscriptions, and small habits quietly eat every dollar. Stress grows without warning. Life feels unpredictable, even with a decent income. Two people earn the same salary, $4,000 each month. One has no plan. Rent, groceries, subscriptions, dinners out, small luxuries. Money disappears. Savings never happen. Emergencies turn into crises. The second person uses the 50-30-20th approach. 50% goes to essentials, 30% goes to wants. 20% goes to savings or debt. Essentials cover housing, utilities, groceries, transportation, insurance. Wants allow small joys, hobbies, entertainment, dining out, occasional trips. Savings slowly build stability, emergency funds, or debt reduction. At first glance, their lives look identical. Both go out occasionally, both cover the basics. But months later, the difference becomes clear. Emergencies feel manageable, stress is lower, flexibility grows. Decisions are easier because every dollar has a role and a purpose. Budgeting is not about income alone. Many people assume earning more will solve financial stress. It doesn't. Without a system, extra money quietly disappears. Bigger apartments, new gadgets, upgraded subscriptions, a slightly fancier car. Progress feels real, but pressure remains. Lifestyle creep is subtle. One purchase seems harmless, another feels reasonable. Soon, almost every dollar is assigned before the month starts. You think you are doing fine, but a small emergency instantly breaks the system. The 50-30-20 rule works because it introduces boundaries without eliminating enjoyment. It creates structure. It prevents lifestyle creep before it starts. It forces a simple question: is this a need, a want, or a contribution to savings? This clarity reduces stress and helps decisions feel deliberate rather than reactive. The math is simple but effective. 50% anchors life. 30% allows enjoyment and satisfaction. 20% builds resilience over time. When applied consistently, these proportions quietly strengthen financial health, even if income fluctuates. Let's take another example. Two people earn similar income. One spends freely. One uses the 50-30-20th proportions. A small bonus comes in. The first person immediately upgrades their apartment, buys a new gadget, and spends more on dining out. By the end of the month, there's nothing left for savings. The second person allocates according to the framework. Essentials and wants are covered. Savings increases. Over months and years, the second person quietly builds a safety net. Unexpected expenses no longer feel catastrophic. Freedom doesn't come from spending everything. Freedom doesn't come from spending everything. Real freedom comes from structure. Each dollar has a purpose. Decisions are faster, stress fades, enjoyment continues, guided by the framework rather than impulse. Public hype complicates perception. Social media, lifestyle influencers, and financial advice highlight big moves, aggressive investing, career leaps, complicated spreadsheets. People assume progress comes from drama. Reality, stability grows quietly. Small, repeated, deliberate actions matter far more. The 50-30-20 rule embodies this principle. Even modest income produces flexibility if structured correctly. Without structure, extra income usually increases obligations instead of freedom. Lifestyle often grows faster than earnings. Over years, the difference becomes massive. Not in appearances, but in options, calm, and adaptability. People often overestimate control. Awareness of expenses isn't mastery. Tiny leaks accumulate silently. Budgeting fails because small choices shape stress more than income. The quiet compounding of spending decisions has long-term effects most people never notice. Subscribe to the channel Rickify Doctrine for more information. Thanks for watching.